Story time on how my mother pulled up on me and whipped my ass in front of the nigga I was fucking with, my cousins and my friends. I don't usually get on here telling my business, but this story replays in my head almost every day. So, like, at the time I was about, 16, 17, I wasn't fast in the ass. I was very much sheltered. I never came up off the porch or, my area for real. So, I wasn't going to no parties. But it was my cousin's birthday, and that side of the family, they really don't give a fuck. I knew they didn't give a fuck. So, I was like, hey, I'm about to drag. But my mother, she the type, rule with an iron fist. She don't play that shit. So, boom, this cousin, we're going to call her Nene. Nene birthday was that weekend, but she had two parties. The first party, I was cool now. I was twerking a little bit, but it was this nigga there, and I heard him say, "Who is that?" while I was doing the dirty wine. So, boom, me and that nigga, we chopping it up. He cool, he cute, whatever. I think everybody stayed there. Everybody that came to the party stayed there until 6 o'clock in the morning, up, dancing, talking, all that stuff. It was a lot of shit happening in that house. Motherfuckers in the kitchen getting busy on the stove. But like I said, I wasn't fast. So me and this nigga, we just talking. I'm talking his ear off. I did kiss him though. I definitely kissed him. But that was it, because I was not built like that. Alright, so boom. Niggas leave the crib. We get each other Instagrams, because yeah, we feeling each other. Party the next day. But remember, this party, it was no adults. Adults nowhere to be found. This next party was for a little bit of family and for the same people that were there, but we just kicking it. So boom, I knew the nigga was gonna be here, so I was like, okay, let me wear something a little scandalous. So it was these shorts from Fashion Nova. I don't know if you ever seen them, but it's like how you got distressed jeans. It was distressed all in the back, from the top of your ass to the bottom. So everything you was wearing, that shit was basically see-through. I had ordered them from Fashion Nova, but I hid them from my mother because I already knew she was not going for that shit. So this day I was like, yeah, I'm gonna wear them. So I told my mother I was going to the Nene party, and she was just like, all right, go ahead. That's family. Girl, she left for work. You don't know how fast I slipped out my pajama pants and slipped them on. I'm in the mirror like, oh yeah. But I just knew. Something told me don't do it. Something told me don't do it. Because my mother called me and asked, did I leave yet? I said, yeah. She said, what you wearing? I said, I'm wearing leggings and a shirt. Bro, that was the sign. I should have saw the signs. But yeah, so boom, I'm on my way to the party. I get out there. Mind you, I'm thinking it's going to be like how it was the night before. Lights off, LED strobe lights everywhere. Turn. I walk in there, regular lights on, hella family in that bitch. But like I said, remember, this side of the family don't give a fuck. So I walk in, they like, oh, hey, hugging me, all that. And we just cooling it. Now, it is more kids, people that was around my age than adults. I will say, it was a couple adults. But there's one adult. We gonna call him Key, God rest his soul. But him and my mother had history, and he was like my uncle. But, one of the people, I don't remember him. So Key was like, you T daughter. I'm like, yeah, I am. It's like, yeah. What the fuck do you got on? I'm confused. I'm like, what you mean? Like, your mother let you leave out like that? I said, yeah, oh, child. He like, oh, okay. Mind you, I'm not knowing that their history is so deep. I'm not knowing that because I've never met this man in my life. He talk about he used to watch me change my diapers. Shit, bitch, I don't remember you changing my diapers. So I'm not knowing it's so deep to where they still in contact. So he like, okay. So I'm literally not paying attention to him no more because my nigga's there. So he sat on the couch, I sat on the couch. We sit next to each other. I pop my little leg on or whatever, trying to be cute, oh! I say 10, 15 minutes into all that. Mind you, I just got to the party. 10, 15 minutes after all that, my phone go off. Mind you, it's 9:30. My mother, when she get to work, she don't really say nothing to you until she go on break. Phone go off. Ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding. It's my mother. Now, I ignore it because it's I can just say, oh, I didn't see it. Ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding. She called me again. I'm like, what the fuck? She don't do that. I ignore it again because I'm chopping it up with my nigga. You're not, I'm not about to deal with you in front of my nigga. Ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding. She called me again, but this time she FaceTiming me. I'm like, let me get up. I get up, I answer the phone. Child, I didn't even make it up the steps before I got what the fuck? Are you out of your damn mind? I said, what are you talking about? What the fuck are you out here wearing? Da-da-da-da. You think you're grown? Blah, 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 blah. She going off on me. I'm like, oh, shit, how you know? I'm looking around while she yelling, I'm looking around bitch, how you know? Bro, I get back downstairs. It's everybody already knew what happened. I'm not being loud about it either. Like, I'm fake whispering. I turned down the volume upstairs so nobody hear me get aired out. I try to walk down the stairs all nonchalant, like, but you ain't gonna know I just got aired. But it's like the whole room already knew what was up. So Nene mother pulled me to the side. She like, nah. That's my nickname. She like, Kay is so fucking messy. Why would he send a picture of what you wearing to your mother? But when I tell you, like, when I tell you, I gave him the nastiest look, bro. Like, why would you do that? Bro, my phone going off. I'm getting text message after text message after text message. I'm ignoring them because I know who it is. I know what's going on. But I synced the last one and it said, I got something for that ass. Now, from where we was, my mother, she worked like, I say, 10 minutes away from where I'm at. But first she got to get a ride and she got to get to me. So I'm like, okay, how can I save my ass in like 15 minutes? Bitch, I can tell y'all, I ain't never seen this happen before. Her location was there. That's how you know it was right down the street. She made it to me in less than 6 minutes tops. But like, I'm fake still trying to act nonchalant. Because like, he know what, the nigga I was talking to, he know what's going on. But I'm still trying to act nonchalant to it. He like, what's up? Like, what's wrong? I was like, no, I ain't worried about nothing. Baby, I had everything to be worried about because when she pulled up to that party, she stormed in that bitch. It's like a black cloud came into the room with her and she was looking dead at me. I was sitting right there by the door. Ooh, bitch, I should have hid her on the table or something. And she got her homegirl. I'm gonna call her Mimi. She got her homegirl with her. I'm like, what the fuck she ain't do? Baby, she ain't even give me a chance to speak. Slapped the taste out my mouth. Boom. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, when I tell you, she going in. And I'm just standing there, like, trying to take it, like, because, you know, like, I'm not fucking embarrass myself and sit here and cry, like, yet. I ain't gonna cry yet. But, you know, parents don't like that. They want to see that fear in you. Baby, she dragged me up out that party and tore my ass up in the middle of the street. Bro, you would have thought that it was a street fight, the way everybody migrated from inside the house to outside the house. I'm telling you, they so messy. No, she wearing my little ass out. Mind you, I'm wearing fringe shorts. Like, my whole butt is already out. When I tell you, I'm feeling every hit. Homegirl, like, no. Like, Mimi, she like, no, stop. You do it, but stop it like that. Shit, my mother was not hearing that shit. You know what? I don't even blame her. Bro, when I tell you I got in that car crying, and I look on the porch, and the nigga I'm talking to, he just standing right there spectating. Baby, I never text that nigga again. Ever again. After that, I was a lot more slick. Baby, I will always have a change of clothes. If I wanted to wear something crazy, I had it under whatever wasn't crazy, because I would never go through that again. But yeah, tell me why the nigga I was talking to, like, a couple years later down the line, he met somebody that I knew and told them a story time about me and basically tried to say that we cracked that night and that he had a video. I'm looking around like, bitch, now, if y'all know me, younger me, baby, I wasn't cracking nothing but eggs. I was never a promiscuous little girl because you see how my mother act. That wasn't even me. So to say all that, bitch, you out of your damn mind. So we got into it real heavy. He lied, said he never said that, but it was literally messages of him saying that, because I guess he didn't know that I knew the girl like that. I found out because the girl was right there with me telling me, like, oh, do you know this person? I'm like, yeah. She telling me, I'm like, bitch, the fuck? But yeah, like, that's beside the point. That's a story time for another day, but yeah.